Uh, Hi everyone. Uh, hope everything's uh, hope everything's fine. Just wait a minute. Okay. Hi. This is the second stream of the day. Actually, the first one went wrong. I think some of you were in the first stream too. So what happened in that was like I when I was streaming with some a little wrong settings. So because of the wrong settings and partly because of my bad internet connection, I went offline quick earlier than expected, so it disconnected abruptly. So I'm just gonna continue that stream here now. So hello guys. Now uh, I was solving this problem. I'm gonna just put the link back in the chat. Hi Mohit. Actually, because like uh, uh, hi, is that Slavic? Hi Slavic. Okay. So Mohit, I code I used to code at around 4 to 6 hours per day, but right now due to exams and all, I'm not able to code much. So anyway, let me know in the chat if the audio, video, etc. if everything's good or not. So I put the link of this problem in the chat. It's a 2200 difficulty problem, which is the difficulty I'm currently solving. So let's see where we were at. Um, oh, hi Slavic. Hi Puran. Anyway, so the question was basically that we have an array and we wanted to count the number of sub arrays such that the OR of the sub array is greater than the maximum element of the sub array. So for that, I thought of some kind of divide and conquer thing. Like let's say I pick the max element. So yeah, in some other stream, I'll definitely try to solve below 1500 or even below um, to 2000 and all of those difficulties. But right now, this is like my personal practice. 2200 is the range at which I practice on my own. So that's what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I did it late night because I wasn't expecting too much audience anyway. So let's get back to the question. So what I'll do is I will just pick the maximum element and then I'll divide the array into two parts, leaving out the maximum element. Then the for the maximum element, the ranges will be something like we will pick one element here and one here, and all of these ranges will be added to the answer. So actually, we can do all this in O1 because we just need to add one bit to this number. Any unset bit that is present in this number, we need to find the nearest index which has at least one bit that was unset in the original number. So anyway, let's try to implement this. So I'm going to try to implement this. This is my editor. As you can see, while I'm implementing it, I won't be able to see the chat. So, but I'll keep taking a look every now and then. Please do let me know in the comments if there is some issue with the stream, like the audio or if the video is laggy or anything. Because the reason I'm doing these streams is because when I do the actual graph stream in which I'll sing "Love Me Like You Do," so when I actually do that stream, I don't want any kind of problem to happen in that stream. So that's why I'm doing these kind of practice streams. So anyway, so do let me know if any kind of problem occurs. Just tell me about that. Mm. Hey Slavic, is it fine if I make you the mod? I'm just gonna make you anyway. So I made you the mod. Just make sure you keep the chat clean a little bit. Or if you are busy, it's fine. You can go. But like, if you want to do it, I'll be really grateful. Anyway, so back to the question. So I'm trying to do a divide and conquer type of thing, and for this, I need to be able to quickly find out the maximum element, and for that, I can use a segment tree. Okay, so this is basically a segment tree, and it will give me the maximum element and the index of the maximum element. For that, I'll have to store the array as a pair of the element, comma, the index. Now I'll use this array to build the segment. Okay. So now I can use that segment tree to get the maximum element and the index of the maximum element. So like, let's say I just want the index of the maximum element. Okay, so this will give me the index of the maximum element of the array. Yeah, if you want to be able to, no, I don't think A to AJ problems are irrelevant. I mean, if you solve a lot of A to OJ problems, like if you solve the entire B ladder and A ladder, I think you should be able to perform good in contest. Like you should be able to solve two or three problems in fairly decent amount of time. Okay. So I've already told this in comments and blogs a lot of times. In 2019, I used to code a little less in 2019. That's true. There were multiple factors. Uh, some about like I used to give more time towards my social life, and I also had some mental health issues. But apart from that, I had a fake ID, so it's not like I didn't code at all. I used to code, but not that much. Anyway, I didn't see how many are watching. Okay, so we have like 40 something viewers. Wow, what are you guys doing up at so late at night? Anyway, so I will try to do a divide and conquer thing here, and I need two more auxiliary arrays. So in these I will store the nearest index such that in these I will store the nearest index such that mm, there's a set bit of the number such that this bit is off in this number, but in the nearest element on the left and the right which has that bit on. For that I'll need another auxiliary, I think. Let's call it last. Okay, so last of x comma I will store the last uh, actually I just need this last of I will store the last index with the ith bit on. Okay, so this will work. So let me just first use this last to store the values of left and right correctly for all the indices. Cool. So um, okay. Mm, right. Mm, um, cool. Okay. Mm, this will store the left values correctly. Now I need to store the right values correctly. Mm, okay. Okay, I think this will work. I think I can just copy this thing because I'm doing the same thing again, pretty much. Mm, this should be right. This should be min. This is fine. Yeah, everything else seems fine. Just with 0. Cool. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, now I'll just yeah, now I just have to do the main thing here. Now I have calculated both left and right, and I also have the segment tree to find the maximum ID. Now once I've found the maximum ID, I can kind of do the normal divide and conquer thing. L2 maximum minus 1 and maximum plus 1 to R. Okay, and if R is more or equal to L, then I'll return because then there's no interval. So okay, so I've done the divide and conquer. Now I have to just solve the answer for this current state. So max is the maximum element, and left of max is the element just on the left, that is that will add an extra bit to max, and right of max is the element on the immediate right of max that will add an extra element. So I have to include these somehow. Okay, now if left of max is if it is smaller than L, then there is no point, or if right is greater than R, then also there is no point because then they're outside the interval. Cool. Now then inside the interval, and I have to count how many we can take. So we can take left of max minus L plus 1. We can pick these many elements on the left side. Then anything on the right side. So R minus max plus 1. So this I must add to the answer. Similarly, I have to do it this same thing from the right side. Okay, into the R minus. Okay, yes, but I think I've overcounted few intervals. I've overcounted the ones in which both L and R are covered, right? Yeah, I've overcounted them, so I think I need to subtract them. Mm, I think they should do it. Let's see if the answer is correct. Meanwhile, I'll also read the chat. Oh, what all has happened? Too many messages. Mm, mm, I can't read all of this. This is a lot. Mm, okay, so I'm not feeling sleepy right now because I slept like at 9 a.m. today. So Obviously, I'm not sleepy right now. Mm, okay. Mm. Yeah, so the reason I didn't put up this stream on Code Forces is because like I'm not sure if this is reliable because I think it might end abruptly. I don't know how to configure the streams properly, so this is kind of like a test stream. I just want to see if everything's fine, and when I'm able to do streams correctly, then I'll be putting them on Good Forces. I don't want to leave a bad impression on people who are seeing my channel for the first time. Hello, Akshat. Yeah. I also think we don't need segmentary, but I needed to find the maximum in the range, in the index of the maximum element in the range. So um, I think there could be, I think we could have done something else, maybe using stacks or something. But like for me, it's quicker to write the segmentary. So I wrote a segmentary. Okay, I think the answer is wrong in both cases. So okay, we did something wrong. Let's try to see what did we do wrong. Okay. Okay, so in the second test case, I think all the left should be -1 and all the rights should be uh, okay. I think this is what I did wrong. Yeah. Okay, so at least I got the second one right, but the first one is still wrong. Mm, so where could be the problem? The intervals are inclusive. If they're equal, I am returning. That's fine. Find the index of the map. Mm, solve for the remaining half. Leave the current element out, and maybe these are wrong. Okay, let's see. No, like there are problems which cannot be done by Spanvic tree that can be done using segment tree. Segment tree is actually a very powerful data structure. It is much more powerful than Fenwick or like it is much more powerful than Fenwick. Although Fenwick is a lot faster. So when Fenwick can be used, it's a lot faster. But otherwise, segment tree is like much more powerful. Yeah, I will. I'll be making a video on my snippet someday, but not right now. But I will surely do that someday. So let's say the right was here and the left was here. So we have to count how many. We have to count how many arrays will be added to the answer, right? So what I said was, um, we can pick any of these and match them with any of these. How many these are? One, two, three, four, and this small r. This is mx. So this is r minus mx plus one, right? Yeah. So I think I multiplied this with the r minus mx plus one because I can like start in the left and end anywhere in the right. Yeah, and that seems fine. I think I added that only. Left minus L plus 1 and R minus max plus 1. I think I did exactly that. Yeah, okay. Then for this part, I added R minus right plus 1 into mx minus L plus 1. Okay, this is also fine. Then what did I overcount? So I overcounted the ones which had both of these. I have to remove them. So which have both of these are actually R minus right plus 1 into L minus left, left minus L plus 1. Or maybe that's what I did wrong. Left minus L plus 1 and R minus right plus 1. No, both of them seem right. Mm, subtract subarrays whose ends are between L and R. I don't think I'm adding any of those subarrays, right? I never added them, so it's fine. It won't matter. Okay, the reason you are not able to access the videos after the live is over is because I delete them, and I delete them because a lot of times there is nothing important in them, and by nothing important I mean that like I start to solve a question and the live gets disconnected before I'm able to solve that question. So if I haven't solved even a single question in the live stream, it's totally useless. Uh, that's why I delete it, because it will just waste the time of the viewers and I don't want that. So that's why I either put them on private or I delete them. But whenever a stream goes fine, at least there's some content that might be helpful to others, then I leave it on. Like then I don't delete it. Like maybe you can find the, I think I did a at coder beginner contest, mm, virtual contest, so I think you can find it still on the channel. Zero, okay. 1, okay. 2 and 3, okay. These are all fine. These are also fine. Now let's see. 3. mm, mm, this seems wrong, I guess. Mm, this doesn't look right to me. Seems wrong. This can't be 3, right? Should be 6. It should be 5, I guess. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeah, these are fine. Okay. So this is 5, that's fine. This is 4, yes. And 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. So L and R are all fine. Mm, then what is going wrong? I don't understand. Um, okay. If, uh, mm, if left of mx minus 1 into right minus mx plus 1. Mm, is this wrong? This shouldn't be wrong. Yeah, this is fine. Either I'm subtracting too much or I'm adding too less, because the answer should be more than what I calculated. Okay, are the maxes working fine? Wait, it will be sad if this is what's going wrong. Okay. Mm, the range. Wait a minute. Why don't I just print A of max? Okay. So in the whole range, 6 is the maximum. Then from 0 to 2, 3 is the maximum. And then from 1 to 2, 2 is the maximum. Okay. Okay, yes, this is also working correctly. Now, uh, so what else could be wrong? I'm leaving out the maximum element. I think that is necessary. Yes, yes, that's necessary. Okay, why don't I try to dry run it, this input 32165? Uh, Sun, Sanskar, you can find that unofficial, like there's a blog on Codeforces about the unofficial. No, actually, it shouldn't start with the minus one and end, because it's inclusive. Like, see, even when I go to the next part, I keep the L same, so it's inclusive. I'm talking about inclusive intervals, so I shouldn't leave anything out. So let's try to solve it using our algorithm. First, we will pick the 6, okay, and say this is the maximum. Now, we're gonna find the element that will increase it. So here we have 3 elements, I think, because this one will impart a bit to here. So we have 3 into 2, I think. Okay, 3 into 2 plus, how much is there from this side? This one element with these 4. So 6 plus 4, I get 10. Then I will subtract something. So what will I subtract? I will subtract 3. Okay, so that's why I'm getting 7. But I think that is fine. I should have added something more that I didn't add. Hmm. Yeah, this 2, 3, I think I didn't add this. Oh, this could have been one. And I didn't do this. Okay, 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 okay. Fine, I found my mistake. Okay, so I think this is the actual mistake. We don't have to do this. So it's about doing it step by step. If left of mx is greater equal to L, then only we can do this step. Then if right of mx is smaller equal to R, then only we can do this step. And to do this step, we have to kind of we need both of these conditions to be true. So we combine them using an AND. I think this was what was going wrong. Now it should be fine. Okay, so it worked on the samples. Let's just remove the necessary comments. Okay, actually there was no reason for me to remove those comments, but I think I just do this. I'm like I have this habit of removing comments before I submit. There's no reason to do that. I don't know why I do that, but this is the thing that I do. Okay, so let's just try to submit this and see if it works. I don't think there should be a problem with this, although there can be, but I hope there isn't. Hmm, runtime error. Okay, I think I took the range wrong. This is 2 into 10 to the power 5. I think I took 1 into 10 to the power 5. No, I took 2 into 10 to the power 5. Then how do I have runtime error? Am I doing some kind of infinite recursion? Hmm. How can it be runtime error? Like, what are the things that cause runtime errors? And those things are present in my code. Hmm. MX is a ID that will always be between 0 to n. It will never cause a problem. So that won't cause the runtime error. Is this recursion going too deep? I don't think it can go too deep. I mean, it can go deeper than O of n because at each step, at least the width is decreasing by at least 1. So it can't be, the depth cannot be more than O of n. What is it that did I do something wrong with the segment tree? Actually, the segment tree I wrote so long ago, it's almost impossible for that to be wrong. 2 to power 29 is okay. 2 to power 29. I think that's the problem. 2 to power 29 is not big enough. Right? Yeah, so I need 2 to power 30. Okay. Probably this is what was wrong. I'm writing 32 just in case. Although it's not needed. I think 31 should do just fine. But like there's no disadvantage. Okay. Okay. So let's just check a few other things. This is definitely O of n because at each step I'm decreasing the width by 1. So it cannot be more than the width. Maybe this recursion is taking too much memory. Not sure. Because this bit shouldn't have given a runtime error. That that's strange that happened. But okay, first let's try to resubmit, and if that doesn't work, then I'll try to get rid of the recursion. Yeah, I think the verdict didn't change because if it had changed, it would have been faster. Okay, so I don't think I used a lot of memory. It's just 290 MB, and we are allowed 500 MBs, right? Let me just try to submit it in the 64-bit compiler. Sometimes that fix things. Okay. Mm, I don't think it's because of the recursion. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't understand what could be wrong here because there's nothing that can cause a runtime error in this code. Why is that happening? Mm, okay. Okay. I think this can never cause a runtime error. Let me see the chat. Maybe you guys found something. Mm. Oh, hi, hi, Colin. What's up? First time we're having you here. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. We'll have to make second thread eat donuts for that. Your pink donut thing. So back to this. Let's see. Let's see what's causing the runtime error. Okay, I'll just see the test case. Okay, this seems strange. Why is this causing a runtime error? I think the problem is in the sec tree. Okay, I think I should have started it from -1. Yeah, okay. Actually, earlier I didn't notice that the elements can be equal to 0. I thought they were greater than 0. So that's why this problem was happening. So see, just two characters were wrong in the solution, and it was uh, uh, it was giving the penalty, and I wasn't even able to understand what was wrong. So yeah, a lot of times that happens. So these are like this is a good example of things that you can never learn. Like these are the things you can only understand by a lot of practice, lot of mistakes and all. See, I was getting wrong. I was getting a runtime error just because two characters were wrong in my code. What's going on in the chat? Um, okay, so a lot of colon ors. Okay, hi Muskan, what's up? Actually, the reason I've turned off super chat in this video is because like when you want to turn on super chat, they do some kind of background check on you, some tax information and all that. And I didn't want to fill out all that because I know that no one except you will send me a super chat. So that's that. But thank you so much. You can give me money using some other medium if you want. And okay, yeah, good luck, Colin. I think, I mean, I know that his first name is actually Colin, but people call him Galen um, because of the handle. Anyway, so back to the CF visualizer. So we've done 43 problems and 57 to go. Only fans. No, I mean, actually, the person who said this was that is a real life friend of mine. So, like, she can just maybe, I don't know, mm, grab me something to eat from some very expensive place, I guess. I don't know. So, I'm gonna do 53 more questions of uh, 2200 difficulty. I like to choose the questions which have more solved. Like I skipped all of these because they had like 700 and 400 solves. And the reason is that if the number of solves are more, that means that they must be interesting, or maybe like I don't know, maybe there's some reason that more people solved it. So that's why I like to pick the ones that have more number of solves. How many of you are watching? Wow, 69 concurrent viewers. That's really nice. So I'm going to snip this. Okay. So I'll keep it for later. Okay. Oh, they dropped. But no worries, I got the snip. Anyway, so this is the problem. Winter is here. I'm going to put the link in the chat. No, 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 no. I will sing in the other. I will sing. I will sing in the other stream. Like this is just a test stream. I didn't even put this up on Code Forces. So I will sing in the one that I put up on Code Forces. It will be it will be along with the graph mashup, and I will give some time to the viewers to solve the mashup, just like your topic streams idea. So it's basically inspired from that, or you can say stolen from that. But anyway, so this is like a stream that I'm doing at like really late night in my country. It's actually around 2 a.m. right now. So I was expecting that there will be 10 to 12 people, and if something goes wrong, like not too many people will be affected by it. But yeah, as you can see, there are 69 viewers right now. So I think it's good. And meanwhile, I'm also doing my own regular practice. So I think it's nice. Anyway, winter is here. I think this is about good Game of Thrones, right? Yeah, North and White Walkers. Anyway, so winter is here at the north, and White Walkers are close. This is the Division 2D. Okay, Division 2D. The the previous one was a, I think it was a Division 2F. Now this is the Division 2D. Anyway, so Jon Snow has an army consisting of 10 soldiers, while the rest of the world is fighting for the Iron Throne. He is going to get ready for the attack of the White Walkers. Okay, that's accurate. Now, oh, he has started a month. Okay, so I think I think we need a subsequence of length k, and the GCD of that subsequence should be greater than 1, right? He calls the strength of the clan k into the GCD, okay? Then he defines the strength of his army by the sum of strengths of all possible clans. The task is to find the strength of his army, as the number may vary, may be very large. You want it 10 to power. Okay, okay, see, okay. Now, okay, now they have defined what GCD is. So let's see what they want here. They want, I think this is a subsequence of length k. Okay, so actually it doesn't have. What does k do? Okay, so k is multiplied here. Okay, so this is a subsequence of length k, and the GCD of this subsequence is greater than 1. So it's like a non-coprime subsequence, and we multiply the GCD with the length of the subsequence. We add it to the answer. Okay, so we have to do this for all possible subsequences and print the answer. Okay, let's see what we can do. So is it about is it something about inclusion, exclusion? Because it seems like a number theory problem to me. Okay, so can we break this into something? Right, GCD, okay. Hmm, I will, wow. No, 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 no. I won't sing here. Like that's the big stream. I will sing there. At least uh, I think at least 600 something. At least 600 people voted for the sing option. So it's like more than 600 people want to hear me sing, and that's funny because like I have two friends and both of them don't want me to sing. So like it's really nice to know that there are 600 people in this world who want to hear me sing. So anyway, back to the question. um okay, so right now I'm pretty much clueless, but I hope I'll figure out soon enough what's going on. Okay, so one main thing is that since we're talking about subsequences, um and since we're adding a subsequence only once, the order of the elements in the array doesn't matter. I mean, if I swap two elements, any two elements, if I swap them, then the answer won't change. So the order of the element doesn't matter. Only the frequency of the elements matter. So that is one observation that I made right now. Let's try to make some other observations like this. K into GCD. I really think we'll have to somehow break this into something to get this in a better form, because I don't think we can like directly solve for this. This seems too complex. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Um, Actually, it's not a big deal that I'm practicing right now. Like uh, for most of my CP life, I think I've practiced mostly at night. So that's like a very normal thing for me. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I watched the video. I mean, I think the idea of the video was really nice, and the content was also nice. But like to come up with that idea, that was a really nice thing to do. Yeah, elements are less than a million. I saw that. Okay, so we need the k into GCD of the subsequence, and k is the length of the subsequence. So we need this, and we need the summation of this thing. Hmm. Yes, I'm trying to do 100 questions of each difficulty. So first I did 100 problems of 2000 difficulty, then I did 2100 difficulty. Now I'm doing 2200 difficulty. Yeah, so Sayesh, I hope she can speak for herself, but I think you're a nice friend that you're conveying her emotions. Anyway, so K into this CD, right? Let's see if it has something to do with prime numbers or not. Hmm, what I'm saying is, let's say the GCD is 6. So can we can we kind of hmm, okay. So can we check for every value of GCD? Yeah, I thought of that. Thought of checking for every value of the GCD, but I think there's one problem with that. I mean, let's say we try to check for 6, like how many subsequents are there. Um, how many subsequences are there which have the GCD equal to 6? Let's say we try to find this. Mm, so we will need multiples of 6, right? But there's one problem. The multiples of 6 can also be multiples of 12. So that's the major problem here. Like, let's say I have elements like 12 and 24. So I might think that their GCD is 6, but it's not 6, it's actually 24. Sorry, it's actually 12. So this might be a problem. Yeah, yes. I think you're right. I will have to do the inclusion exclusion kind of thing. But the problem here is that the problem is the k, because I need the length of the subsequence too. So I don't. Wow, that's a really nice. Yeah, that's a really nice idea. I think okay. I think I'll do it. Yes. Okay. I like your idea, Colin. I'll be doing it. I initially thought of making a video about how to become a grandmaster, and I thought I will just rickroll it, but I won't do it because probably YouTube will flag it for bullying or sorry for trolling or something like that. So I won't do that. But this one seems really nice. I think I will do it. Okay. So let's say I have the frequency of each element because the frequency is all that matters. I don't care about the order of the elements. I can actually, mm, since n is not too much, I can count all of the sorry, all of the divisors of the element x, and then I think, wow, wow. Okay. So I know that you guys are just joking, but on a serious note, I think there is one reason why you shouldn't listen to tourists. And so, like personally, I don't listen to tourists. Like sometimes tourists give some advice in some blog or something. So I really don't listen to him. And the reason is that he is just too smart for me or like for most of us. So there are techniques that kind of work really well for him, but they won't work at all for us. So that's why I think that's the reason why I don't listen to tourists. And as an example, I'll tell once upon a time, tourist wrote a blog about how he attempts contests. So in that blog, he wrote that he reads all of the problems at once, and then he thinks about all of the problems at once, like switching in his mind and everything at the same time. And he said that he does this because he wants to utilize his subconscious brain to the maximum. So I thought, okay, maybe that's his secret. Maybe that's why he's such a good coder. So what I did was I tried to do this. I tried to imitate his strategy, and I think I was orange at that time. So I thought I'll just I'll do a VC of a Div 3 round, and Div 3 should be easy because you know I'm orange. Div 3 should be easy for me, and if I use tourist technique, let's see if I can do well or not. And you won't believe, for around 40 minutes I wasn't even able to solve B. Like I was able to solve A because I got it the moment I saw the question, but after that I read all of the problems. I tried to keep switching them in my mind. Like I tried to solve all of them simultaneously, and like for 40 minutes I wasn't able to get any of the problems. I was totally clueless. So that's the thing. Like so that's the thing. Like tourist is actually just too smart for me and for most of us probably. So that's why uh, I don't listen much. Actually, for ICPC, I think the best strategy is to kind of divide the question among the team members. Like like you can pick 5 or 6 questions and give 2 questions to each of the people and ask them to solve it. And if they're stuck, they can exchange the problem, then exchange their ideas and so on. But I don't think. Okay, so Colin, I think this is just the karma of the bullshit I used to do in your stream. So I mean, I think that is the reason why mm, my stream is turning into a meme, but and whatever. Isn't it funny that stream and meme kind of rhyme? But anyway, so fx is like the fx is the frequency of the element x. So let's see how I can use this. Hmm. Let me see how many concurrents are there right now. Oh, there's still 65 and 66 around. It's unbelievable that even at I think it's unbelievable that even at 2 a.m. in the night, I have 60 plus people watching the stream. But it's nice to have you guys. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna read the question again and see if I missed something. Although I don't think I missed anything, but still, when I'm really stuck, I kind of read the problem again and again. Hmm. 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 Okay, let's try to do this. Okay, so okay, so the reason I'm not doing a lockout against Colin is that there's no way I can even come close to winning. Like I'll definitely lose, and Colin will defeat me in half the time. Maybe I'll end up with 0 points or something like that. So, and it's not like I'm afraid of losing. I'm not afraid of losing. But like, what's the point of having a competition when you already know the results? So that's why I'm not doing the lockout. And there's another thing. If I actually do the lockout, like there will be no hype because like there is a lot of hype between there is a lot of hype because of this Colin and second thread lockout, because like people actually want to know who is better, who will win. But if I do a lockout with Colin, everyone already knows that Colin is going to win, so like there will be no hype at all. Yeah. Okay. I think this is my first stream that has so much ors in it anyway. So mm, let's try to do something like GCD of let's take the GCD out common. Let's say 2 is the GCD. And I'll try to add all of the lengths, all of the different values of k's, like k1, k2, k3, and so on. Okay. So for this, let's see what do I need. Mm, okay, so I need the length of the sequence, right? And actually, that depends on how many times does an element contribute. Okay, this seems a bit nice. I think I just have to find out minimum how many number of elements are required to get the GCD2, and after that the rest of the elements can be like either taken or not taken or anything. No, 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 please don't turn on the bell notifications here. Like, please, I mean, I'll tell you one thing. Before I started this stream, I thought of I actually thought of um, turning off the notifications for this particular stream. Like, I wanted to do something like even my subscribers don't get a notification of this stream. Only the people who actually are scrolling through YouTube, they should see it. So that's what I wanted right now. But there's no such option. So I really don't want to bother people by sending bell notifications for these streams, because like these are not planned or anything. Like I was just sitting, I was going to practice, so I thought why not just start streaming also, and that's what I'm doing right now. So uh, so like the people who are here, I'm not asking you to leave. Please don't leave. But like I wasn't really expecting you here. I thought of actually streaming to zero audience. Lol. Anyway, okay. So back to the idea. I will pick one GCD, and I'll see for each element in how many subsequences it is present. Yeah, this is the best. Okay. So let's say I pick a GCD G, then I pick any random element. I pick A. Okay. Now I want to see in how many sequences A is present, and their GCD is G. And let's call that number C for count, and I'll multiply C here. So I'll add GC to the answer. So something like this is what I want. Okay. And I think we can do this for all of the elements, because we can like uh, the GCD that we get from A can only be a divisor of A, and there are only at most cube root of n divisors of the number n. And since A is bounded by 1 million, we can't have more than I think 2 to 300 divisors. So we can actually do this thing for all of the numbers. But we need some way to figure out what this C should be, right? So let's see how to actually find out this C. I think this is a good direction that we're going in. Okay. Thank you everyone for all of the praises, and thank you for all of the odds that are for me. I know that at least 99% are for Colin, but if one or two are for me, then thanks a lot for them. Okay, so for every possible GCD, I need to print the count of how many elements can of how many sequences in which this element is present can have this GCD, and just by adding this I get the correct answer. Okay. So uh, let's say A is equal to 12, and okay, and G is equal to 4. So what I essentially want is how many subsequences are present which have the GCD equal to 4 and which have A in it. Okay, I think this is not tough. Um, this is just equal to okay. So this is just equal to the number of ways to get GCD equal to 4 without this 12. The same number of ways are there to get the GCD equal to 4 with this 12, because 12 won't change the GCD. But if A was also equal to 4, then it would have been equal to, I think, 2 to the power of uh, frequency of all the elements such that they divide 4, such that 4 divides them. Okay, this seems nice. Which comment are you talking about? Which comment has plus 126? Wait, is Steven K plus also doing the commentary? I thought only Neil is doing. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was really funny. And I think someone replied, I think it was Essence or Slavic, someone replied, if second thread wins, he has to do a face unreveal. And okay, yeah, that was kind of a like a dumb thing to say, but it was funny. Nice. Okay. So I actually watched the Steven K plus stream. It was, I think, Code Forces in Chill. So I watched it for a few minutes. I think it was it was really high quality as compared to our streams. And I'm talking about the both of us. So it was like really high quality. Like maybe it was about his equipment or something. It was like really high in quality. Anyway. No, I didn't call you dumb. I said your joke was dumb, and but it was funny. So and probably that's what you wanted to do. But anyway, wow, nice. So there's one thing. If second thread switches to C++, I think my channel is over. I think I'll just close my channel. Like nobody will watch me anymore. But anyway, so this is what I want, right? And this seems easy. This I can do with some easy pre-processing. The tough part is probably the this part, right? When the number we're considering, when that number is the multiple of uh, the GCD we're concerned about. In that case, what we want is we want the number of sequences which don't include this number of subsequences that exclude this number, and they have the GCD equal to this. So we have to find that out, right? Um, okay, I think I did another thing wrong. It was like, let's say we had an element 20 in the array. So we could have taken 12 and 20 together, and then the GCD would have become 4. And I totally missed this part out. Yeah, so Colin, this was one of the thing that I was planning to say if we actually did that that roast battle or whatever it was. That I know you are like really smart. I know you're very intelligent. You have a very high rating. But are you a real coder if you don't have a dark theme IDE? Do you even consider yourself a real coder? So that's what I was gonna say then. Maybe I just wasted it, but I'll come up with something else. but like I had this thing in my mind since a long time. Anyway, so okay. So the easy case was when this element is equal to the GCD itself, then it's kind of easy, and it's very easy. But if this is not equal to the element itself, if it's a multiple of the element, then how can we find how many subsequences are there? Mm, wow, results show that it works out. No, no, no. I don't like. I'm not saying about. I'm not talking about your rating or anything. Maybe one day you can like become the highest rated uh, person in the whole world. Maybe you can beat tourist one day. But still, like, if you don't have a dark theme ID, does it even matter? Something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's a stupid joke. Like, you can ignore it if you want. Okay. It seems as if the entire Colin Discord server is coming to this stream. Hello, Adit. Okay, so mm, okay, so if I can count the number of sequences that have GCD equal to 4, including this 12, and if I can also count the number of sequences with GCD equal to 4, excluding this 12, and if I subtract them both, then I will get exactly the number of um, subsequences that have GCD equal to 12. Wow, thanks a lot for doing the mod thing here. I think two mods will be nice. I'm gonna make Nishcha also a mod to this. Okay, there you go. So should I switch to light theme or what? Hmm. Okay, I'm not gonna solve this one. I'm just gonna believe this is correct. Hmm. Let's see what else we can do. So what's the matter? Why am I getting so much spammed? Should I turn on the slow mode or what? How do you turn on the slow mode? Okay, I don't know. Oh, okay. You want me to turn the browser dark like this? Okay. Yeah, even I like dark code forces more than the light code forces. Okay. So anyway. Okay, so you're right. I'll just do a little slow chat. Okay, so now it's like you can send only one message per 7 seconds. Why did I choose 7? Don't ask me, I don't know. Mm, I don't know if anyone is immune to slow mode. Let me see if I am immune to slow mode. Okay, at least I am immune to slow mode, so that's a nice thing. Yeah. I'm really trying to solve this, but like not getting any nice ideas. Okay, so since everyone is here just to listen to Colin, I'm gonna make him a moderator too, so that he can bypass the 7 second slow mode. Anyway, so what do we have here? We want hmm, I need the number of elements, number of sequences that will give me GCD equal to. Is it like a DP or something? Could be. Not sure, but it could be. So it could be something like uh, maybe I don't know, to get GCD equal to 4. mm, mm, like we can pick all the elements that give GCD 8 and all the elements that give GCD 12, and we can just combine them somehow. I think that will go wrong because these two can have some common elements, so that will most probably be wrong. So if I try to use the Mobius function thing, I don't think it works for subsequences. I think it works for if we want two or three number, like two numbers if you want, then it works. I don't think it will work for subsequences. Yeah, it probably won't. Can we simplify this further? This thing, this G into count, the thing I did. Can we simplify the G part even more? Wow, I've been stuck for like a lot of time. Should I just see the editorial? Because that's also a nice strategy. Maybe I should see this editorial soon. Okay, so I'm gonna think for like 2-3 minutes more and then I will see the editorial. Okay, so that's my new strategy. Mm, Okay, so yeah, so Dheeraj, that depends a lot on. So that depends. I mean, that depends a lot on you. Usually, I spend like if the question is not too interesting, I don't spend more than 1.5 hours. I think after that I see the editorial. But like if it is really interesting and I really want to solve it, sometimes I even spend weeks on it. Okay, inclusion exclusion is the hint. Yeah, so I am thinking about inclusion exclusion, but I'm not getting how exactly is that working here. So okay, now let's just think in the direction of like, inclusion exclusion properly. So for 8, mm, okay, so I should add the answer of 4, then subtract 8, subtract 12, and I subtracted 24 twice, right? So I should then add 24 and so on, something like this. Okay, so that's how inclusion and exclusion works. That's all right. Okay, I think that will do here. I think that will work here. So okay. Okay. I think this is easier than I thought. Let's say for GCD equal to 4. Let's say for GCD equal to 4. Um, like we calculate all of the subsequences whose GCD is a multiple of 4, and we call them C4. Okay, or like maybe this is the sum of lengths of all such subsequences. Okay, for now let's just say it's just the number of subsequences. So C4 is the number of subsequences uh, C4 is the number of subsequences uh, in which all the elements are a multiple of 4. Then let's call G4 the number of subsequences whose GCD is equal to 4. So G4 is kind of like C4 minus C8 minus C12 plus C24 and so on. Okay. So just like how normal inclusion exclusion works. Okay. Mm, okay. Yeah, Sieve of Erastus themes. I know. I probably have to use Sieve of Erastus themes. But wait a minute. I I think I will have to use the Mobius function as well. For that, I can use linear sieve. Yes, I can calculate the Mobius function using the linear sieve. That's fine. Now, uh, I think I'm still stuck at one point though. I think I just I think I just found out the number of subsequences, right? I need the sum of lengths. Will this inclusion exclusion thing work for the sum of lengths as well? Mm, let's try to prove that conjecture. My ICPC team, there were two of my college mates. One is my best friend, the other is a junior, and they both really smart. So I'm hoping I make it to the world finals, but that's really tough. I mean, there are so many nice teams in the other colleges, so it's really tough. But I hope I make it. Okay, so maybe this will work for some of lens too, because like if I write it again in that form, in the GC form, in which G was the GCD and C was the count by which each element is contributing to the GCD. If we write it in this form, then I think that uh, we can use inclusion exclusion on this thing. Like we can take C common and for the G part we can do that thing like add 4, subtract 8 and 12, and then add 24 and so on. So this way it will work for the lengths too. Okay, so let's try to do it using the linear seed thing. Yeah, actually I like the light theme more. Like I use the dark theme uh, when I am coding in the dark. But since right now I have the lights on, and I have the lights on because the reason I have my lights on is because like I'm streaming with the camera, so not really. I'm gonna copy the code for linear sieve. I probably have it somewhere here. Mm, Actually, I want Mobius function, right? This is phi. Wait, I know I had it somewhere in my uh, somewhere in the favorite blogs. I had it. I had the Mobius function. Must be somewhere. Not here. I think it was in the comments. So these are some of the things I never rewrite. I just kind of try to yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Here's the code to find the Mobius inverse. Okay. Anyway. Oh, okay. I think that should work. I'm just checking if it's all right or not. So Mobius function is like a multiplicative function. It helps us doing inclusion exclusion. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yes, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so I could have written this code myself, but I usually avoid that. Okay. Mm, yeah, Karthik, I do have a lot of Sublime snippets, but I, I don't have the Mobius inversion one. Due to some reason, I lost it. I used to have it earlier, but right now I don't. Oh, hi, Gabriel. Really nice to have you here. What's up? Okay. So, So I think I've added the frequency of number of elements such that mm, I think it's fine. Yeah. So like let's say I have so like if I had 10 elements in some element, then each each of those will be in like 2 to power 9 of the yeah. So I mean binary exponentiation. Um, wow. Thanks, Colin. But please don't do it. This is like a really shameful stream. Barely able to solve anything. Not really solving anything at all, actually. But anyway, so this stream is. I think I should title this stream "Demoralizer Takes Hints from the Viewers and Does Stuff with Them." I think that's what this should be. Not really solving anything on my own. I I think I'll soon need another hint. I mean, I'm not stuck here, but still. So, I think I need all of the devices of I need all of the devices of the number, right? I can get that using this healthy thing too, because it has like uh, the least uh, is the largest device or something. I'm not sure what LP is. Mm. Okay, yeah, the least time devices. So I think using that I can find out all of the can I find all of the devices. No, I can find the prime factorization. Uh, all of it. I need some way to find out all the devices. I think I can just store all of the devices. Mhm. Yeah, just take. So this way I can store all of the data. Now let me try to get it done. Okay. Mm, maybe to the seconds. Yeah, I think it should be frequency of pi into 2 to the power of frequency of pi minus 1. I think that's what it should be. Mm, okay, so this looks fine to me. Each element can be, like if you pick, say, like if you pick any element, all of the other elements can be either taken or not taken, right? So this is fine, but we need to subtract it from all of the devices based on the Mobius function. So let's see whether we have to add it here or subtract it. That will depend upon div upon I. Mobius function. We need to transfer I. It should be added to the answer of the devices. And that's how this should work. Now I got the answer for each of the GCDs. I need a final answer for this thing. So I'm doing wrong here. Uh, this 10 to power 9 plus 7. I'm here because if this is negative, then it can cause some trouble. So I'm going to add an NG. What do I add to PR? PR should be equal to mm, I into answer. Okay, okay to me. So Mm, why is it taking so long? Maybe because of this wrong to yeah, this is wrong because I made a terrible mistake. You shouldn't have included the number itself as I shouldn't have included the number itself as a device. Now it's wrong. Mm, it's very wrong. Okay, so I don't really understand what's going on the chat right now. So I'm just gonna focus on this instead. Hmm. I have no idea. I have no idea what I did wrong. Also, I have no idea what I did. So yeah, those are the two things. Mm, mm. What's the part takes so long to do this? You just can log in, I think. This is actually taking. But I think that's fine. It will probably run on the purpose. But because anyway we have 3 seconds. Why are we getting the wrong answer? Okay, okay, one test is wrong, one test is right, one test is wrong. Mm, why am I lacking this? Mm, okay. Mm, 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 oh, but then this also mm, mm, And mm, three right, so I did four, and we should have been three because um, this will be added individually and along with these two, but this will only be added along with, so it should be three when it's coming out to be four. So this is wrong. And if I fix this part, the whole solution will get fixed. Oh my god, I'm a real idiot. It should be I by div, not div. I'm always taking the Mobius value of zero. I wonder how the first test will. Okay, I think it's correct now. Wait, uh, okay, so these are right, but I think there's a good chance this might cause a TLE. So let me just remove this line. No, I really don't want to get a wrong answer due to overflow. I'm just gonna double check everything. Yeah, mm, okay, this all seems fine. Let me see if it runs any faster. Okay, um, I think it will work. We have 3 seconds. Why is it, why is it saying it's forbidden? Am I not allowed to use code forces anymore? Okay, okay, so min flow, max flow, min cost, max flow, or whatever. So max flow is not needed to become red. The reason is that I like even though I know those algorithms a little bit, but I've never used them in a contest, so I don't think I'm red. Like, never had. Wow. No, I didn't remove the chat from the screen. I mean, I just changed the screen. So what will I do if this gets a time limit exceeded? So it got a wrong answer. Is this because of overflow? Not because of overflow. Mm. I think I did some wrong. Mm. Okay. I think I'm just I think I'm too out of practice. I should like start solving from 1900 or something. 2200 is just too difficult for me. I haven't practiced in last I think 5 or 6 weeks. I think from like, more than that. Like, I'm practicing today after at least 5 weeks. I think. I'm not sure. But I'm going to learn a lot for the rest of the Hmm. So I'm going to just read the tutorials, what should have been done and what I'm doing because not don't should I read the second one? Let count I with the number of such. Yeah. Wow, I was without the mic for a long time. Like I was actually talking. I'm not sure if I was audible or not. Mm, like I had my mic on my earphones and kind of kept it on the like I got it off my body and I was still talking. I don't know if I was audible or not. Okay, so I think I was doing something along the lines of this. Yes, so I did this. Okay, I was doing this also. C into 2 to power c minus 1. Yes, I did this also. I did exactly this. Why am I getting the wrong answer? I mean, I did exactly the same thing. I did overcomplicate it a little, so I can fix that. That's not needed. But apart from that, I think I did the exact same thing. Why am I getting wrong answer? So we were supposed to do this, right? Oh. As far as I know, I've done the exact same thing in the previous solution. That didn't work. Let's see if this one works. Okay, it's still giving wrong answer on test 3. And I'm pretty sure I'm doing the same thing that's written in this editorial here. First I took count, that is uh, that is my F array. Then I took count into count I minus 1, and I did that. Oh, I did this exact thing. Is someone telling me this my mistake in the chat? Line 96. You think this should be a minus here? Actually, I don't think it should be minus because like the Mobius function works that way, that like it will automatically be negative for. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think you're right. Let me think. Mobius function of 6 should be negative, right? Oh, right, right, right. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so I think that was a silly mistake. And thanks a lot for pointing it out. No, but now I'm getting wrong on the sample itself. Wait a minute. Did I? I wonder why it's not working. I mean, I'm doing the exact same thing that was written in the editorial. This is right for actually for 6 it should be positive because we'll subtract 2 and 3 and then we will add 6. So that's fine. What did I miss? Okay, actually I didn't need the Mobius function at all, I think. No, I didn't need it. I have no idea what's wrong with this. Okay, 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 okay. I think I got it. I think it's probably something with overflow only because the solution is exactly the same thing that's written in the editorial. Oh, no, 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 no. I think I. No. How can this be wrong? Isn't it exactly what was written in the editorial? We just do everything in long, long. Still wrong on third. Let me read someone else's solution and I'll just match it with my own to see. Hmm, okay. Hmm. Same thing, right? Okay, let's try it this way too, but I think it's the same thing. Okay, okay. What's P? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, right, right, right. It's a power function. Cool. I think, yeah, it's 2 to the powers of 2. That's fine. Use power of 2. Is it a different solution? I don't think this is this solution. This is some other solution because in this we are calculating answer I from the end. That's not what we do. Okay, so this is really bad. I mean, how am I stuck here doing the exact thing and still I'm getting wrong? Yeah, it will be correct here, but if I submit it, it will be wrong on third test case. How am I getting wrong answer if I'm doing the exact same thing that's written in the editorial? Count I be the number such that number of such j's that aj is divisible by I. Okay, took a number as input. Mm, okay, okay, this part of gotten right. Mm, okay, okay, I think I got what was the problem. Okay, I got my mistake. Okay, it was like a proper mistake. So yeah, okay. Mm, wait a minute, let me just see the chat first, then I'll explain what was my mistake and how I fixed it. Yes, yes, I know I didn't have to use Mobius. And okay, so so the reason we didn't have to use Mobius here was like we had already removed the contribution of higher multiples from the smaller one. So that's why like we didn't have to subtract like we didn't need the Mobius function because like 6 didn't like the contribution of 6 was already subtracted from 2 and 3, so that's why we didn't need Mobius. Mm, so I think I should decrease the difficulty a little bit because I'm a little rusty. So I think I'll reach back to this 2200 level in a week or so. For now, let me just practice some easier question. And I think this is probably the last question of the day that I will do. Mm, I picked this. Okay, I'll just pick this. Wow, another GCD problem. See, the reason we didn't need long anywhere was that I have defined int long, like in my code. I have this line define int long. So like everything is in long in my code. Anyway, right. So how long has this stream been on? Oh, it's been 2.5 hours now. Anyway, so again I got a GCD problem. Wow. Whew, hope this time we don't mess up like the previous time. Anyway, so a sequence of positive integers b is a harmony if and only if for every two elements of the sequence their greatest common divisor equals 1. Okay. Hmm. So we need all coprime numbers. Okay. We need to minimize this value, right? So one thing that is kind of obvious is that I will never use a number greater than 60 because since a is so small, instead of using a number greater than 60, it's always better to just take 1 and that number minus 1 will be equal to 29. So that's better than taking 60 or anything greater than that. So that's one thing. Now, apart from that, I think uh, I, I can only take one element one time. I cannot take it more than once. Okay, so these are the two observations that I have right now. Apart from that, let's see what else we can do. Also, each prime factor we can only take one, right? So let me see how many prime numbers are there that are less than 60. Okay, I'll count them myself. Okay, there are only 17 primes that are smaller than 60. I think that's a nice thing. Mm, so 2 to power 17 is like 10 to power 5, and we have 100 here. So I think we can kind of do a bit mask DP here, and the bit mask will be of the size 2 to power 17, and it will store, sorry, 2 to power 17, and in this bit mask I will store which of the prime factors have been used up. I think that should work. Mm, I don't see anything wrong here. Yes, I think I should implement this only. I can't do it recursively. I think if I try to do it recursively, it will give me a memory limit exceed, because 10 to power 5 into 100 into 32 by 8 by 1024 by 1024. Oh, it's just 38 MB? Really? 10 to power 7 integers are just 38 MB? Okay, so I think I can do a recursive DP as well. That will obviously be easier. Okay, so let's just do that only. Okay, so in this vector I have all the prime numbers that are smaller or equal to 60. Okay, so these are the prime numbers. I will use a bit mask of size 17 corresponding to them. Okay, this should be fine. Okay, now see how huge the difference gets sometime. I mean, sometimes like it was almost impossible for me to solve the 2200 difficulty question. Now I reduced the difficulty a little bit, come down to 2000, and this one I got pretty quickly. So in just 200, like there's a big difference. Anyway, so now I want to do NDP. I'll send the index and the mask. Okay. So the first option is to keep a 1 here and go to the next index mm, without changing the mask at all. So I think that's the first option. The other options are to keep some other number from 1 to 60. Okay, we have 40. So I think we can do this. Okay, if all numbers are 30. Okay, yeah. Mm, so we'll put I here. So the temporary answer will be absolute value of A of ID minus I. And for the next step, we will have ID plus 1 comma mask, but this mask will change. Okay, it will change on the basis of the factors of this number. But now I'm a little worried uh, the, because the mask is already equal to 10 to power 7, like mask is 10 to power 5 and IDs will give 100, so it's already 10 to power 7. Now what I'm doing is I'm multiplying 60 more, so that's like really bad for the time complexity. It's like 6 into 10 to power 8. Now this can work because we have 4 seconds, so it will be fine. But we spend more time trying to figure out the factors of if we spend more time trying to figure out the factors of this number, then I think it might become a problem. Mm, because if I take like square root of 60 will be around, I don't know, 6 or 7. Like even if I take even if I multiply 2 to this, it goes beyond 10 to power 9. So that's bad. Right, we can pre-compute the mask for each term. Yeah, that will be better. So for 2 to 60, what we can do is we can just pre-compute the mask. Okay. Now we will for this mask we will include all of the prime factors. Okay. Now if um, I mod Prj equals 0. Okay, so we have the mask already, and we'll just store it here. Prci, Prci equals the mask that we just calculated. Okay, so now um, if we are Ci and a current mask, if there is anything common in between them, then we cannot do this. We'll have to continue. Otherwise, the answer will be we place I and the mask will get included in that as well. Okay, so I use the bitwise or to include that. Then we need the minimum answer, right? So minimum of answer like okay. I think that's it. That should be the answer to the question. Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh, sorry. I didn't have to print the answer. I had to. Um, okay. Yeah. Yeah. The answer is correct, but I had to print the actual sequence. So to do that, I think I'll have to keep the actual choices. I need the correct choices, right? At each step. So the correct choice at ID comma mask, it's to pick one. But at any step, if temp is smaller than answer, then the correct choice becomes equal to I. Now using these choices, I will regenerate the answer. So ID equal to 0, mask equal to 0. Okay, I will pick the correct choice, right? While ID is smaller than n, I'll do something. I'll increase the ID. I'll print the correct choice of ID comma mask. After that, I will use the choice to update ID in mask. So ID will increase by 1 and the mask will get this recomputation of choice ID comma mask. I think this way should work. It worked, but taking a lot of time. I don't think I need int long long here. So what happens is when you use define int long long, the code takes double time to run. So that's why I removed this from here. I don't think it was necessary in this question. So like there's no way any kind of overflow can happen anywhere. So now I'm going to submit this. We had uh, we had 4 seconds, so I don't think it should be a time limit exceeded. But this was a really nice question, to be honest. It was DP with bit masking. Had to make some observations too. I think it's time limit exceeded. Otherwise, it should have been accepted by now. I'm gonna get a TLE. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't wait for so long before giving the verdict. Okay, so let's see how can I fix the TLE. I think 6 into 10 to the power of 8 shouldn't be too much, right? Wow. Okay. So okay. This doesn't change much, but okay. Um, okay, cool observation. Thing is, I like I estimated it wrong. I said it should be smaller than 60, but the thing is, even if we take 59, so 59 minus 30 is equal to 29, and that is equal to 39. That is equal to 30 minus 1. So we'll never take 59 either. So we can just remove that as well. Mm, we just need the prime smaller than 59, and 59, and since 59 is a prime, like our mask will improve. So we've kind of halved the time complexity of this thing. So if our solution was running in like 7 seconds, it will now run in 3.5 seconds. It will pass. I think that was the main thing to observe. It should run around, but I'm still not sure. Mm. Taking a lot of time, this doesn't look good. See what else can we do? Oh, I'm accessing a non-existent element, right? That should always be wrong. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. It should give a okay. 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 Yeah. Actually, I lost my Wi-Fi router just stopped for a moment, but I'm glad I fixed it soon enough. Otherwise, it would have just disconnected the stream. Anyway, so I'm back, and I wonder why it's giving wrong. Like, why is it a TLE? So Colin just gave me an idea that I could try submitting on the 64-bit compiler, and that's what I'm going to do right now because we know for a fact that it's faster. Because I don't really see any other optimization that I can make. I know recursion. I know it's slow due to recursion, and I can remove recursion to speed it up. Don't know if it's worth it. Like, but if it fails on the 64-bit compiler, then definitely that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to get rid of the recursion. But anyway. Wait a minute. I think I can. So since 53 is the uh, okay, no, no, no. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can go the loop. This loop can go till 59. So that's fine. This is right. This is right. And this is right. This is also right. I think everything is correct, but I'm still getting TLE. So I can try the 64-bit compiler. Okay, it seems like it is still give TLE. I think it's probably due to recursion, and I shouldn't be using recursion. Uh, Probably that's what slowing it down. So maybe I should try to do it iteratively. Okay. So okay, it's most probably a TLE. Hi Umang. Yeah, the stream is going really long. I think it's been 3 hours since I'm live. No, I am memoizing. I'm pretty sure I am. See this? Pretty sure I'm memoizing because like oh, you're right, I didn't. Shit. Okay. So like the only like this is nice. I mean uh like today I decide to do a stream and all of my uh wait oh see all of the silly mistakes should I say all of the fuck ups that I do, they'll be on the day I'm streaming. When I don't stream and I'm solving problems, I kind of speed run it. But when I stream it, I'm kind of making a fool of myself in the public. Okay, so it ran in 982 milliseconds. I'm pretty sure that's what was wrong in the first solution too. Like if I had just submitted this with the memorization, it would have got AC. Missed this thing, this little thing. Okay, so yeah. So yeah, and like I said, it is exactly half the running time, but we were still like we were in a good range, so it didn't matter much. Let's see, are people laughing at me in the chat? Because they should. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Okay, so hi Soham. What happened to the evening stream was I was streaming at some wrong settings. Okay, so like my OBS settings and my YouTube settings kind of didn't match, and since I had the wrong stream settings and a little unstable internet connection, so these two things combined, What happened was I went offline while streaming, and uh, like before I could realize that I'm offline, it was too late, so the stream automatically ended. That's what happened in the evening. So I really apologize because that stream was completely useless. I started solving a problem and it ended before I could solve that problem. So like the title was that I'll be solving problems, and I didn't even solve even a single problem. So that was what was wrong in with that. Whom are you supporting? Okay, for the lockout. So for the lockout, I'm totally supporting Colin, and I really hope he wins. Um, but there's no way to find out who will win before thing actually happens. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I understand how that can happen. I mean, I know that there's just one button to like start streaming, and you have to change the stream key and all of these. They are really complex settings. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I'm like almost always. I'm really scared of starting a stream at a random time because just above the start recording button, there's the start streaming button. So whenever I'm going to hit record, I'm kind of scared that maybe I'll just hit the stream button too, and it will start a public stream somewhere. And actually, it has happened to me once. I was doing something. I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember what I was doing, and it started a stream. And like on my phone, I saw a notification that I am live, and I thought, "Hey, what's happening?" Then I realized, "Oh my God, I'm live!" And like, I started telling people, "Oh, sorry, it's a mistake. Like, please, um, something like that." So yeah, like that's yeah, exactly. That's the point. The stream keys are different, but a lot of times you just forget to change it. Anyway, so let's see how many people are online right now. Okay, so 40, 50 something people are still watching. So let me just take a quick poll. Hmm, okay, so whoever is still watching, just answer with a yes or no. Okay, I don't think 4 a.m. is too much. I mean, okay, so everyone is saying sleep. Yeah, so okay, so no one is asking me to solve. So yeah, okay. Okay. What does one mean? Okay, so let's do one thing. It's for okay. Let's do one thing. It's for the viewers. So if you're online, like if you're actually watching right now, since I'm not very sleepy, so if you're actually watching right now, and like if you have some doubt of like in some problem of code forces, let's say code forces, and the difficulty is 1900 or below because I don't want to solve another 2000 problem. So you can just put it in the chat, and like I will solve it for you. Also, tell me what does this one in the chat mean? You know, you guys wrote like a lot of you wrote one in the chat. Am I even audible? Like, am I muted? Because it seems like people are responding to what I'm speaking. Sorry, people are responding to my chat, but they're not responding to. Oh, okay. Okay, no, no, that's not that. No, it was the score, guys. Okay, 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 okay. Thank you for like you guys are such well wishers. All of you want me to sleep at the proper time, and like, you guys care about my health and all of that, all of those things. But let me just see how many subscribers I got during this stream. I hope I got at least three. Oh, wow, I got like I think I got 18 subscribers during this stream. I had 39.99 subscribers, and now there are 4017. I think I got 18 subscribers during this stream. Okay, so yeah, subscriber stonks. That's true. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I just noticed I hit 4K. I think I should make a 4K video. So, like we can continue this chat on the on Colin's Discord server, and I think I should close this stream right now, or YouTube will think that I'm just stalling people. So, bye guys, have a good night, and if you're not from India, then have a good day or evening or afternoon or whatever that is in your country. So, thank you for watching and subscribe to my channel.